Go back to the video.
Very good evening, everybody. The sun is starting to go down here in Ampere, Brava, Spain. The first day of the 3 days of Win Games 2019. We'll do a few shout-outs to people watching. Zoe Edwards is watching. Who else have we got?
Do we have Amy Watson?
Amy Watson. Lise Hernandez-Joa is watching.
Lucy Westgarth she wasn't able to watch, so she's listening to the audio on her way home.
Yeah, a lot of people, in fact, Lucy's just walking down the street listening to it, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Yeah. So everybody that's watching, let's do a few more shout-outs here. Fatima Al-Khalifa, she's watching in Boston. Simon Horens is watching at Ice Mountain, Belgium. Michael Andrews is watching in the UK. Andrew Andrews is watching in the UK. And everybody else as well. My screen's just run out of space. We're going to show you a little bit of what two-weight dynamic is all about. Let's check it out.
En la competición podemos disfrutar de dos tipos de ronda, las free rounds y las speed rounds. En las free rounds o rondas libres, cada equipo realizará una coreografía artística libre sin elementos obligatorios a la que llamamos rutina. La duración de cada rutina es de 60 segundos. Los jueces, previamente a la competición, han valorado las rutinas libres, la técnica y la dificultad, y durante la competición solo valorarán la ejecución. Esta ronda es la más visual y permite que cada equipo pueda innovar y desarrollar nuevas figuras marcando un estilo propio. El otro tipo de rondas son las speed rounds o rondas de velocidad. Previamente a la competición se ha realizado un sorteo donde se eligen las secuencias obligatorias para cada ronda. Posteriormente, en cada ronda de velocidad, cada equipo debe realizar estas 3 secuencias de ejercicios obligatorios 3 veces seguidas. El ganador es el equipo que finaliza en el menor tiempo posible y sin penalizaciones. Las penalizaciones. Como podéis observar en la imagen, en el centro del túnel y enfrente de la puerta existe una línea vertical de LEDs blanca que se llama Centerline. A 90 grados a cada lado de la Centerline existen 2 tipos de línea verticales, una de LEDs verdes y otra de LEDs azules, llamadas Sidelines, con un agujero en medio, la mirilla. A través de las 2 mirillas existe una línea horizontal imaginaria a la que llamamos línea de Bass. No se puede tocar esta línea en ciertos movimientos o si no habrá una penalización llamada Bass. Un equipo tiene Bass cuando no realiza correctamente alguno de los movimientos obligatorios, cuando atraviesa la línea Bass cuando el movimiento no está permitido, o cuando realiza uno de los movimientos atravesando de manera incorrecta alguno de los cuadrantes. Cuando haya un Bass, oiremos una bocina y las líneas de LEDs azules y verdes se pondrán rojas. Eso supone una penalización de 5 segundos extras en el tiempo total final del equipo. La penalización skip. Un equipo es penalizado con un skip cuando omite alguno de los movimientos obligatorios. Si el equipo hace un skip, se irá una bocina y las líneas de LED azules y verdes pasarán a rojo. Eso supone una penalización de 20 segundos extras en el tiempo total final del equipo.
Si te ha gustado este vídeo, no dudes en darnos like, suscríbete al canal y síguenos en nuestras redes sociales.
Mi nombre es Dani Gallego, tengo 23 años, he nacido en Figueras, pero actualmente vivo en Ampuria Brava. La verdad que desde pequeño siempre me han gustado mucho los deportes, he practicado todo tipo de ellos, desde taekwondo, piscina, fútbol, skate, con el cual estuve la mayor parte de mi adolescencia. Y bueno, de un día para otro me convertí en volador. ¿Cómo? En 2016 entré a trabajar en una empresa llamada Windows, pero en el sector del agua. Un trabajo de verano, trabajé de instructor de surf. Yo por las mañanas recuerdo pues, ir a desayunar a lo que es el túnel, Windows, y ver a la gente que en aquellos momentos no conocía a nadie y cómo volaban, y para mí eso era mágico. No entendía cómo podían conseguirlo.
bensound.com. 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 bensound.com.
la competición de vuelo indoor de Windor, el primer túnel de viento de España, y nacieron con el objetivo de promover el vuelo indoor como deporte. El vuelo indoor es un deporte federado en nuestro país y consiste en volar dentro de un túnel de viento siguiendo una serie de normas. Los Wing Games son la competición con más repercusión mediática de todo el mundo, con más de 500 millones de visualizaciones online y apariciones en medios y canales de todo el mundo. En los Wing Games tenemos 5 disciplinas divididas en 2 grandes grupos, las disciplinas estáticas y las dinámicas. Dentro de las estáticas encontramos el EFES, 4 voladores realizando movimientos en posición horizontal en la parte baja del túnel, y el VFS, 4 voladores realizando movimientos en posición vertical en la parte media-baja del túnel. Dentro de las dinámicas tenemos las speed races o carreras de velocidad, el freestyle, las disciplinas más artísticas, y el dinámico, una mezcla entre la velocidad y el artístico.
Bensound.com. Bensound.com. Bensound.com.
And a warm welcome back to the Red Bull studio. My name is Regan Tetlow. This is Emma Matacola. And just check your mic, Emma. And I think we're going to be going live into the two-way very shortly.
I believe we are, Regan, which is really exciting. So first dynamic two-way of this competition of Wind Games 2019. And really can't wait.
Do you know, I've been at a lot of events when the two-way starts, you think, right, here we go, full excitement. We've had quite a few hours of incredible full-out excitement. The whole day's been top whack. It really has. Everybody's watching back at home and enjoying the action. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. We'd like to hear where you are and what you're doing. You can put a message on the live stream link on Facebook with us watching the comments coming through. The last one I can see was from Kurt Mutley, who says, nice competition, great to watch. Let's go Belgium. I can hear the tunnel speed increasing, so let's go down to the tunnel and look at the action. And Emma, who's coming up?
We've got the two-way dynamic. So we have got first to fly is going to be Red Hot Chili Flyers, Sylvia Lackner and Carlotta Sella. Really exciting new team. We've seen Sylvia compete a lot in freestyle. We've seen Carlotta compete before, I believe, here at Wind Games. So this new female two-way team is a really, really exciting one.
Yeah, Sylvia basing herself down in Madrid, of course. She always brings a great soundtrack to her freestyle routines, doesn't she? Some of the best tracks I've heard in quite a while, and it's going to be interesting to see her. Am I right in saying we've not seen her fly two-way dynamic before?
No, I don't believe we have, but I spoke to her in Bahrain. She was very, very excited about competing in two-way.
And Josh Ruiz Valesco says, wish I was there, miss you guys. We miss you too as well, Josh, don't we? We've not seen Josh for quite a while.
And a big hello to Chris Mayhew and also to Alana Malia, who's watching.
Oh, you had a birthday shout-out, didn't you?
I did, but I'll do that in a moment.
Yeah, okay. It's live action here. It's now two-way dynamic all the way to the end of the night. The team are into the antechamber. The Red Hot Chili Flyers are set. Visors down. Game face on. Wind Games 2019. Two-way dynamic. Here we go, Emma.
Yeah. And they are in. Okay, round one. Head down, mixed in-face snake. Half barrel roll, head down, in-face circles. There's the half barrel roll. So at the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you can see the time. You can see something that says busts. That will tell us if any time penalties have been incurred, which would incur a penalty of 5 seconds, or skips. Which would be if a move was eliminated completely, which would be 20 seconds.
We very, very rarely see a skip, do we?
Very rarely, but sometimes we can have a lot of confusion, particularly with newer teams. The girls are looking really nice. They have just got one bust. It's going to be difficult to not let that distract them. Looking really good, though. Half barrel roll. And into those circles.
64 on the clock, Emma.
And they are out of the tunnel. Sylvia Lackner and Carlotta Sella.
Just looking for the time. The time went off the screen. I think it was 67. I don't know the time. Oh, 66.411. 66.411. With that one bust, gives it a 71.411. That one bust, Emma.
Brilliant. Okay, I think we've got the team with the longest names so far.
Go for it.
We've got the Jochen Schweizer Arena Airfoils, which is going to be a tongue twister for me. This team is comprised of Roland Karl and Stefan Gerster. And we're very much looking forward to seeing what they can do. I've not seen these two fly together before. Chris Mayhew is saying, I remember when we had 8 skips the last time we competed together, Emma. I blame the leader, which may or may not have been me.
Mark Schmidt says, good luck, guys. He's from Munich, watching the action. Zoe Edwards has joined us as well. Here we go.
And the boys are in. This is Roland and Stefan. Okay, looking nice. Just to remind you, the draw, head down mixed in-face snake, half barrel roll, and head down in-face circles, which they have just completed the first page of. So they perform this series of moves 3 times. They are on the first move. This is the second one, which is a half barrel roll. Next will be head down in-face circles. Flyer 1 waiting there momentarily for Flyer 2. Great teamwork with these two. This is not going to be the fastest team that we will see, but they look like they're doing a beautiful job. Looks clean. Nice flying. Great teamwork.
71.4 is the target.
And they're out. Regan.
67.316 is a new leader in the two-way dynamic.
So they have beaten the other team, the Red Hot Chili Flyers, which is a great name, by the way.
It's an
Sylvia
awesome
and
name.
Carlotta. And now Regan, if they don't fly to the Red Hot Chili Peppers in their free routine, they've missed a trick.
They have missed a trick if they don't.
I know. Okay, exciting team up next, the Windor Ninjas.
Bonjour.
Elliot and Matteo, bonjour. French team, they are straight in. We've seen big things from these two at Bahrain at the World Cup of Indoor Skydiving 2018.
Elliot was
Nice.
just getting some work done on his hand. He cut his hand on the buzzer on the way out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
speed.
I saw I saw Carol from Singapore there with her first aid kit. She's always the mom to everybody, isn't she? Looking great though, boys. Really nice.
27 seconds on the clock so far.
Okay.
67.3 is the current target, Emma.
Got a good feeling about these two. Flying nice and clean so far. Half barrel. Into the head down in face circles. Looking good. Looking fast. Preparing to get out of the tunnel. They're
Come
out!
on! Oh, it's a new leader, 5.285.
An outstanding final score there for the two-way dynamic. Now in quite similar suits, we've got the Windor team, or one of the Windor teams. This is Anna Cabre and David Garcia, boyfriend of Anna, Leo Blanchon, we saw competing earlier in solo speed, is watching, and I think he's Anna's biggest fan. So Leo, I hope you're going to be cheering. These two are a brand new team. Very exciting to watch. Looking great in their suits. One bus so far. This is their first competition together. The nerves will be hitting them hard. Anna's mum is here watching. Come on, Anna and David. Their second page. Half barrel. A little bit high, and that incurred a bust there. Head down in face circles. Good transition to their third and final page. Nice snake here. This is starting off with quite a tricky draw for the first round. But again, the draws are random, so anything can happen. Looking nice, crossing that final line and exiting the tunnel. Anna and David, really, really, really well done.
And a great round of applause from the appreciating audience. A team flying for the first time in their two-way dynamic with a 69.486 with a two-bus 79.486.
So we have got Sally Mount, who is Lewis Hard's mum, watching in the UK. She sent a couple of messages. Good luck, Windor Bulldogs. She must be really, really excited and incredibly proud of Lewis's flying.
Yeah, thanks for your message, Sally. It's good to know you're watching back home in the UK. Hope you haven't got too much snow right now.
So next up is Malachi and Sydney.
Yeah, the first time we've seen them together. First time we've seen Sydney here at the Win Games with earwings. That's what we're calling them now. Here with the action for you, ladies and gentlemen. Canada and the USA joining forces for this two-way dynamic competition.
Okay, this team is Shred the Stash. Malachi's feeling a little bit under the weather at the moment. But he's soldiering on. Two very, very strong flyers here. Malachi, we're used to seeing competing in freestyle. Sydney has been around the scene for a little while, and she's been doing the... she's flying in the four-way with Sydney and the Moshis at the moment. Okay, just patiently waiting for the go-ahead. Visors down. Sydney in flyer 1, Malachi flyer 2. The draw is head down, mixed in-face snake, half barrel roll, which is what they're doing now. Over that ring and now into head down in-face circles. Starting page 2, they have 1 bust so far. A little bit high, they've got 2 busts. Great work though, Malachi and Sydney. Nice, these 2 young flyers are really inspirational in their own rights, both as individual flyers and as a team. Looking nice, they have got 4 busts. First time they're flying together as a team.
Yeah, great to see them here now, doing some two-way dynamic for us, and very excited to see their freestyle routines, which they'll be giving us individually, of course, tomorrow when we start the freestyle competition.
A lot of support for these 2 young flyers in the tunnel. I heard a big round of applause, some cheering. Really well done, Malachi and Sydney. A difficult first round, but you guys did it.
You just joined us. Very good afternoon. Welcome to the action.
So I can see Namaste Windor. They're out of the tunnel, standing with boyfriend Leo. Anna Cabre should be very proud of her flying. Next up, we have got Windor Blades. This is Luke Warren and Alex Gonzalez. We've seen them compete previously. Luke competing with Josh O'Donoghue in various competitions, and before that, Ben Broad. Alex competing with Lewis, and before that with Marchena. Had some, these 2 are very experienced flyers, but this is the first time we will have seen them fly together.
So we're going to run through all the teams in this qualification, Emma, for the two-way dynamics.
Yep, so we have got the ones that we've seen Red Hot Chili Flyers, Jochen Schweizer Arena Airfoils, Windor Ninjas, Namaste Windor, Shred the Stash. We're now having a very short break, and we will see Windor Blades.
Here we go, the poised 14 teams in total here in the two-way dynamic competition.
Regan, do you know who's flying after the Windor Blades?
Say again?
Do you know who's flying after these 2?
Let's have a look.
It's only our Ray Ahmed.
It is?
Ray and Loren, Team L and R. Cannot wait to see them. A nervous way as they get ready. They want the go ahead, make sure the wind speed is at the right setting.
We're just waiting for confirmation from the judges that we can continue. Looks like we got the thumbs up, Emma. And in the door, we're going.
And they are. Right, okay, head down, mix in-face snake. Into half barrel, where they do a half turn at the bottom of the tunnel. Into in-face snake, where they will be performing circles, so they perform circles at each of their own tunnel. 1 bust so far for Windor Blades. Half barrel. They're looking so Regan.
Yeah, we can see them now pushing hard. 1 bus, 34.8, 38 seconds now.
And starting that third and final page, half barrel. Into head down, in-face circles. Transition, cross the final line. They're out with 1 bust. Luke Warren, Alex Gonzalez, Windor Blades.
60.087. All right, now this is a very special moment for us, Emma.
This is a round we've been really waiting for. Ray Ahmed, one of our fellow commentators.
Yes, our world-beating #1 award-winning presentation team.
Ray, we might cry. Regan might cry. This is Team L&R. This is Ray Ahmed and Loren Latour at the Win Games 2019. We cannot wait to see you girls fly.
Just to put a bit of background in this, Ray is a champion of four-way formation skydiving. She's been on lots of teams over the years. She's been studying hard on dynamic flying. Here she goes. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Eleanor.
Come on, Ray and Loren. They've got one bust so far. Nice, completing that snake into the half barrel. Oh, another bust. Up and over into head down circles. On their side of the tunnel, that is a third bust. Come on, girls. Having a little moment. It is really difficult to now get your head back into what's happening.
It's incredible, Emma, to see this, to see just how difficult dynamic flying is.
It is incredibly difficult. The thing is now, if they've got lost, they will incur a 5-second penalty for every move they do. Let's see if they can rescue it. It must be really, really distracting. From experience, it is very distracting to see a lot of those red lights. So my heart's really going out to those girls, but my goodness, they're keeping going, and that is what this competition is about. Come on, Ray and Loren. This is going to be really nerve-wracking for them. But they have got us behind them 100%, Regan.
Absolutely, totally backing what we're seeing here from these two now.
Come on, girls. Ray leading the way, Loren following. Into the circles. I think they must know now each time they're performing a move. They've got out of sequence. And they're out to the tunnel. We love you, Ray and Loren. 14 busts, but who cares? They have smashed this competition. First competition together, Team L and R. We love those girls. And we are incredibly proud right now. Right, coming up next. Next team is Artfly Swifts. A Russian team, Alexei Chisov and Yaroslav Dirunov. So this is Artfly Swifts. Black suits, white helmets. Looks like quite tall guys.
Halfway through the pack, Emma, 7 teams gone from the 14 teams we've got in the competition.
Absolutely, Regan. There's a lot to watch. This is very exciting. Right, okay, you can hear a round of applause. Whether it was for the boys or for Ray and Loren coming out of the tunnel. Big support, and that's one thing that is absolutely wonderful about these Windor competitions. The love and the support between teams is just incredible. You know, these are, yes, we're all competing against each other, but it's friends, it's family, and that's what the whole ethos of the Windor, the Wind Games is all about.
Currently best time from the French, from the Windor team, Ninjas Windor 5.2.285 from Elliot and Matteo on this current round. 7 teams gone, 7 still to come. Want to say a big shout out to Emma Mazzicola, who's just joined us on the live stream.
That was really confusing, Regan. I am also next to you. But
Yeah.
I would like to do a shout out to Regan Tetlow, who's just joined me on the live stream.
Have I? Oh yes, I have. Wherever you're watching, we hope you're enjoying the action. Been a big, full day. Let's just get a quick word with Ray. She's just outside the studio. Ray, how was it?
I've never seen so much red in my life.
Oh, you got a massive round of applause.
Thank you. That was awesome. It's great to be here, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Were you nervous?
Very. I still am.
Are you? Are you shaking?
Yeah.
Is
great.
the adrenaline flowing?
Yes. Yes.
Let's hear it for Ray Ahmed, ladies and gentlemen, and for your teammate. Give her a shout out.
Hi, Loren. Thank you very much for putting up with me.
Loren, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. We can't wait to see you in the next round.
Yes, Ray and Loren, you've done us proud. First round's over, girls, and that's always going to be the hardest one.
Here we go. We're on.
We
24
are-
seconds on the clock.
We are. This is Artfly Swifts in the tunnel. Team from Russia. Looking nice. They've got one bust, half barrel. Into head down circles. And to their next page. Looking nice, a really good clean snake here. Just to remind you, the draw is head down, mix in face snake, half barrel roll, and head down in face circles. And a clean exit from the tunnel. Well done.
70.538, Emma.
Art Fly Swifts, really well done. One bust. Not the fastest team, but they really pulled it out of the bag. That's the first time I've seen them flying live. That's really great work. Next up, we've got French Connection.
We have indeed, and there's some big superstars of two-way dynamics still to come. Stay with us.
Regan, can you guess where French Connection are from?
I think they might be from France, and I think one of them is called I
Am
Omar.
I am Omar.
That's a bit of a story from a few years ago with an interview Emma was doing here. Tell me how it went.
So I asked Omar a question. I think I said something
Long
like,
question, wasn't it? A big long question.
yeah, how was your round? And he looked at me really blankly and he went, I am Omar.
It's classic telly from tunnel competitions from the years gone by. It was brilliant. And now he always comes over and introduces himself as I am Omar. Two great flyers. Been around in the competitions, well, as long as I've been commentating in tunnel events, really. So the last 6 years, different teams, different formats, different people. Are they still at Ice Mountain, are they? Or, I'm not sure,
no,
actually.
I don't think so. Omar's doing a lot of traveling, coaching around the different tunnels at the moment. I can see Marie-Eva Sander, who's Omar's sister, is watching. Met her once. She's absolutely lovely. Honza is watching. Chris France, really nice to see you watching. And Jimmy McCarthy. And then Zach Nicholas, who is here. But I wonder if he's gone out for a break.
Maybe. So we're probably just waiting for a little review there as the judges get the lights set on white. We're on. Here we go.
And they are in.
52, Emma, the time to beat, 52.285.
Right, just going to pull up the scores as well. Okay, oh, they've got one bust.
Aye.
Okay, head down circles. Into page 2 of the head up mixed snake. Looking good. Into the barrel roll. Nice clean barrel roll. Going a little high. Head down circles. Okay, and their third and final page of this round. One bust so far. Please, boys, let's keep it at one bust. Nice barrel. Into head down circles. Looking good. Cross that final line and they're out.
Out they go, and their time is 59.299. It's a good one. That's going to change up the top for a little bit. 59.299. I'm just looking at the results where that's going to fit them into the pattern. It's not on the leaderboard yet that we've got. Still Windows Ninja at the top with 52.285. Window Blade 6.8. We're in second place. That's going to change up a little bit now as we input the 59.2 from the French Connection into the system. Should put them in to second place.
Okay, next up we've got Aerogravity. We've got Dennis Castioni and Mika Mello. I believe one is, let's have a look. So Dennis is Italian, 31 from Italy. Mika is 30 from France.
Big shout out to Bob Ski Wattenhattan who's watching us.
Hi.
Hi, Bob.
Who says, yeah, rip it.
Rip it.
Mary
Awesome
Carbot
name. Here we go.
watching from the UK. And hello to Saeed as well, and Agnes. Come on, Dennis and Mika. Oh, we've got 2 busts so far.
Yeah.
These boys are really nice flyers, though. That's it. Great teamwork. Flyer 1 waiting for Flyer 2. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up there. I think there's a bit of miscommunication. One flyer did one thing, one did another. but what a save. Very nice. Remember, this is the first round. Nerves are all over the place.
15 seconds penalty to be added at the end of this flight.
Oh, and another one, 20. And
20
exit
now.
the tunnel. They've got 4 busts.
84.734 is the total there for the teams. We've had our first block of two-way dynamics through the door. Emma, initial impressions of this round?
It's a hard one. I think we've had a lot of busts so far, haven't we? We've had, there's only 2 teams with no busts so far, which are Windor Ninjas and Jochenschweizer Arena Airfoils. They are the only 2 teams with 0 busts in this round. This is challenging all the teams.
Well, next up, we've got 2 teams from Windor. The Windor Bulldogs, Windows DC, and then Superfly, Singapore, and then iFly, Aspire. Ladies and gentlemen,
Windor Bulldogs, Team GB, Josh O'Donoghue, Lewis Hard, wearing their amazing matching suits. Josh sustained a bit of an injury earlier to his ankle.
waiting
I'm really
for the start. Emma, we got down in the audience. Good evening, Windor, everybody, okay? This is going to be an exciting house of foot, Josh, is it okay? Oh, he's super strong, he says. Super strong. We are into our last 4 teams of this first round. Emma.
We are looking forward to this, Regan. Regan going out into the crowd, doing what Regan Tetlow does best.
The wind speed increases.
Josh, eyes closed, a bit of visualizing. Josh's wife, Yulia, here, watching and supporting. Lewis's mum is watching at home in England. Go on, Windor Bulldogs. Looking good. Nice half barrel. Into head down circles. Okay, into their second page of the snake. Remember, these 3 moves go together, and the 3 moves are called a page. Then the teams will perform 3 pages. So performing the 3 moves 3 times. Looking really good. Looking clean. What we don't want to see is any red lights.
The target, Emma, is 5.2.285.
I think that would be close.
Come
but
on.
They are flying really,
5.2
really
to
well.
beat. Come on.
Crossing the final line, and they're
Oh,
out.
have they done it? Have they done it?
Oh my goodness, Oh my goodness, Regan!
52.215. They take the lead by, I don't know, 400 millionths of a second.
Good maths there, Regan.
Thank you.
Yes, Josh O'Donoghue. Real disappointment earlier when he hurt his ankle, but he is storming back. This just goes to show you don't ever give up. Josh Lewis representing Britain. Really, really well done there.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of that flight? What did you think of that one? Windows DC next. Are they going to beat it? Have they got it in them? Ooh, we shall find out.
Right, Regan can see the judges reviewing something from this team. Whether or not that's going to affect the score. Oh, okay. Olivier's saying, okay.
Just a message coming through now for Josh and Lewis from Vamos Marquinez from Fanny SC.
Hello to Magali Braff, who's joined us. Hello to Ken Yeadon as well. Saw Ken recently at the AGM in England. And Stefano Falagiani, hello to you as well.
Visor down, wind speed increases. The colours of Spain are in the door. The gentlemen, we're in, let's go.
Okay, Cesar, Flyer 1, Danny, and Flyer 2. The crowd are going wild for this team. This is a hugely successful Windor team. We've seen them in previous competitions. We've seen them competing several times in previous competitions with outstanding results. Oh my goodness, they've got a bust.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, there's two, Emma.
This is a big surprise. This just goes to show that no matter who you are, you can.
53 to 52.215, Emma, is the target.
Yes, it is. We're looking forward to seeing the results. Okay, Christopher Andrews saying go
Oh, Emma. Out the door, two bus, 61.563.
Okay, well done, Danny and Cesar. I think they're going to be a bit disappointed with that. That has added 10 seconds onto their time.
Well,
Reviewing.
Emma, what did we just see there? Unusual to see them pulling those busts in like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a challenge happening here, Regan. So the judges are reviewing whether or not one of those busts was a bust, possibly reviewing both. Can see Katy there. Got this video.
Wow.
Tense moment now for the Spanish boys, waiting to hear whether their bust has been accepted or not.
So we can see the judges there looking at the replay from Windows DC in the red and the yellow. Was that given a sign saying it was okay? 52.215 is the current leaderboard target to go for.
Right, okay, we have got the Frenchies up next. So the Frenchies, Jeremy Saint-Jean and Paul Barbares, both from France, unsurprisingly.
Thumbs up. They're in, Emma. Bam.
Okay, one bust that was almost straight in the door. Distracting to see those red lights. They've gone green again now, hoping for no more, but they have. They've seen them again. This is two busts. Come on, Frenchies. Jeremy and Paul. Nice flying, though. Into their second page. See the half barrel. And into the head down circles. Looking smooth, maybe perhaps gaining some confidence now. Third bust. Not what we want to see. Half barrel, and it's a fourth bust. Into the head down circles. Come on, Frenchies, you are nearly finished. Crossing that final line. We want a nice clean exit, beautifully exited.
68.829 for the Frenchies.
Well done. Oh no, with the busts, Regan, it'll be 88.
Another bust there. Okay, so the target is 52.215. And these two Singapore flyers, Superfly Singapore, ladies and gentlemen! Wow, watch and learn how it's done. Here we go. First time we've seen them in a two-way together like this, Emma.
Right, this is really exciting. These two, we've seen them both fly in Freestyle Junior before. Very emotional performance, really.
Yeah.
Regan found it very emotional, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Watching Vera fly. And they're just growing taller and taller. And now Kai and Vera, both aged 9, representing Singapore. Moshis, Moshi 1 and Moshi 2 written on the backs of their suits.
Incredible talent coming out of Singapore over the last 5 years. Emma, it's been such a stable of talent that we've seen coming forward.
Watching Superfly sing be incredible.
I'm sure it's going to drive the people watching crazy as well. Just a last minute bit of work there.
Going to be a tense wait, so they have both it in 4-way today. Thumbs up from Vera, and they are in. Moshi 1 and Moshi 2. Huge support from not only Singapore, but
The crowd are going crazy for them. Here you go, going live, going hard. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 bus on the screen right now. Emma, 2 bus now. Just waiting for each other. The crowd are loving it, Emma.
little bit of a bust there. I've got 3 busts, a bit of confusion. This is going to be really frustrating for them. Come on, Moshis. Come on, Superfly Singapore. We've got 4 busts. Okay, keep going, Kai and Vera. This is amazing. These 9-year-olds are able to continue on despite the distraction of the red lights. They amaze us here at Windor. Keep on going, Vera and Kai. We are all supporting you. And they're out! Yes!
Wow. It doesn't matter about the time. What we're seeing here is these 2 9-year-olds absolutely ripping it up.
Were you doing this age 9, Regan?
9, I think I was falling off my bike.
I think I probably was as well. Wow, look at that exit as well.
I mean, it doesn't seem 2 minutes ago we were watching Vera's first flights in the tunnel.
I know.
Wow.
I remember when they could sit fly, and that was it. Little sit flyers, and they've grown up so much. Next up, iFly Aspire. We've seen them fly in 4-way. We've seen them fly in solo speed against each other. And now, Kaylee Wittenberg, Noah Wittenberg, brother and sister from the USA, iFly Aspire.
52.215 to beat Emma. If anybody can do it, these Americans can. Look at them ready to go.
Wind speed is going up. No, getting himself ready in the door. Rob Son on Facebook saying, flying like Moshi 1 or 2 is my life objective.
Yeah, everybody's watching right now in this first round. It's the first round qualification, isn't it? That's what we're watching in the
It
two-way
is.
dynamic. But we like to make it as exciting as possible.
Yes, we do.
All right, the Wittenbergs. And the name that we were giving for Noah earlier is actually his real name. Noah Robert Rocket Harold Howard Wittenberg is actually his name.
That's an incredible one, particularly the rocket.
Yeah,
And it's very apt because he is a little rocket.
he
isn't
is. How
Right.
did they know so early?
Exactly. Well, I think he was born to be here with Mike Wittenberger's dad.
We're in. The time is on. The
Looking,
target is 52, Emma.
looking good. Mixed in-face snake. Head down, mixed snake. Into half barrel roll and into head down in-face circles. Starting page 2. Very short lines. Very tight flying here. Into barrel roll. So synchronized. Head down circles. Look at the speed of Noah and Kaylee. Noah, flyer 1. Kaylee, flyer 2. Kaylee hot on Noah's heels. These two are both fast. We've seen it in solo speed. We've seen it over and over and over again.
52.2 to beat. Come on, 52.
Oh my goodness, they're out!
They knock
Yes!
it out of the park. 5-0 1.571 for the Americans. And iFly Aspire shaving off 2 seconds from what we saw from the Warriors and Ninja Windle team.
That was really quite incredible.
We're looking at the judges there, just reviewing there for us as we wait for that final score to be loaded onto the system. At the moment, it's not there. We're just waiting for that final score to be in. But it looks like we're still waiting for the scores, so we cannot show you the scores right yet. We need all of them in there to give the exact result. What we're going to do, we're going to take a little break, and we'll come back to that very shortly. So we'll be back with you live here in the next few minutes. See you then.
And I'm here with Kaylee and Noah Wittenberg, who you didn't just win that round, you smashed it.
Thank you, and hi. Thank you.
How did that feel?
It felt good, but you can't sit on that the whole competition because all these other teams are within so close of you, so you just say, we had a good round, let's keep it going.
That is spoken like a true professional, Noah. That's amazing. How long have you been competing?
I have been competing, I don't know when exactly, but first started training was 7 years ago.
That's a really mature thing to say about taking the ups and downs of the competitions and not getting too upset with a bad round and not getting too excited about a good round. How about you, Katie? How do you manage to deal with the ups and downs?
Pretty good. I'm excited to keep up with the competition and to go with the ups and downs as we continue flying because that was only the first round and I'm excited to see what comes next.
And are you excited to see the free routines of the other competitors? Who are you looking forward to most?
Everyone comes up with such creative ideas. I've seen some free routines in training and they all look really cool and really nice and different from old free routines. So I'm excited to see the rest of them that I haven't gotten to see.
Awesome. Noah, I last saw your free routine in Bahrain in October. Are you going to do a similar performance or is it different?
There's a lot of similar aspects. We threw in a couple changes to it, but there is that same style of the new flary and with the heavy set tricks.
Where did these tricks come from? I love your tricks. Is it your idea, your dad's? Where do they come from?
Our dad normally plans out the routines, but the tricks have just come from so many years of flying that we're just used to doing them now, so.
And you fly every day?
Coming up to this competition, we flew about 5 days every week. We're gonna take a 3-month break. We're gonna go skiing in France, but then after that, back to training 5 days a week for the World Championships.
I think everyone out there is so envious of your life. You know, you really do have cool life, right?
Yeah, it's honestly a true blessing that we, as young kids, get to have all the experiences of traveling around the world, so it's always amazing.
So you kind of miss out on a bit of schoolwork, but that's maybe helping to turn you into better people anyway?
We actually keep up with most of our classes online. Most of our classes we keep up with online. And sometimes it even puts us ahead, so not only does it give us a better life experience, we're both great grade students, so we always also keep up in school.
You're amazing ambassadors for children, for the sport, for your sponsors. Maybe you'd like to say thank you to your sponsors?
Yeah, thank you to iFly, Tonefly, Cookie, and everyone else supporting us back at home.
Yeah, you've got a massive fan club. And Kaylee, you're sitting at the top of the solo speed. How does that feel? Or I guess you're not going to let it get to you, right?
Well, solo speed is so tight that I'm not gonna let anything really that's kind of nothing compared to how many good experienced flyers there are. That is only 0.5 away. So it's really close. So I don't know if that's gonna stay that way, but I'm gonna try to keep it that way.
Sure. And Noah, she's a bit faster than you in solo speed. Is that always the way, or is that just today?
She has slowly been taking it up on me inch by inch. Like in nationals, I won the overall competition, but we were trading rounds back and forth, and I won by so little. And Kaylee has the opportunity, and the way she's just developed as a flyer with freestyle, two-way, and solo speed, it really shows how amazing you can work for your flying.
So it is this competition between you, keep you at the top, you think?
Well, when we do train, we do time each other against each other, and we count bust. So it is kind of like we're lucky that we're both pretty much the same level because it keeps us getting better and better.
That's awesome. And how did you team up with the Window Ninjas to make your Ninja Spire? What a great team name.
Well, when we really got to know them better in Bahrain, and we became really good friends with them, and we wanted to start a four-way team, and just a pickup four-way team with in a competition with no routine, and they were down to do the same thing, so we just started from there.
And how much of a part of the competitions, how important is that to you, having that whole community?
Sorry?
With the competition, how important is it to you having the whole community of flyers? Noah was just saying you made friends with the guys in Bahrain, and you see people here, and then you see them in France, and then you see them in other countries. Is that an important part of the sport for you?
I think so, because it's kind of how the sport continues to grow, but it's also, for us, it makes it fun. So it's not always so serious, because competitions are always so serious. So the more friends you can make, the more experiences you can have, it makes it fun, looking forward to competitions versus, oh, I'm going to go be stressed for 3 days straight.
Yeah, I love looking at the atmosphere when you guys, meet up. In a way, it seems like a big camaraderie between, almost more between the free flyers and then with the belly flyers. But so Noah, I hear you've been speed flying. Is that right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, I've been speed. It's called speed riding. Out in Val-Fréjus, France, with my dad. I've been doing it since I was 9 years old. Started, and before we came here, we were in Val-Fréjus for 10 days, and then we came here. And then right after, we're going to go right back to Val-Fréjus because that's my dad's calling in life. He loves being out there.
That's awesome. When I think maybe his calling is just to be amazing, and I congratulate him and you guys on what you're doing here, and wish you good luck for the rest of the competition, and for your speed flying, and for your skiing and everything. And now I think we're going to go to a video.